All right. I'm back again. It's Lenny from Native Custom Upholstery and Gunworks. I got one more for tonight. This is a really nice. This is pretty cool. I really like this one. This is the first one I got in set up the way this one is set up, and I really like how this is. I was really impressed on how it's done. What I have here is a Smith & Wesson. It's a Smith & Wesson Equalizer is what I have. So let's take a look. Let's see what we got going on with this thing. It's pretty cool. I'm actually really happy with this one here. It's pretty neat. Okay, so it's the Equalizer. This Equalizer comes with something a little special. Check a look at that. Has a laser on it. Look at that crap. That is awesome. I'm going to sit here and turn it on, and you can probably see it there. But let's see if you can see it. You see the laser right there. That is cool. No magazine. I checked it before. It was empty. But we're going to do it again. No magazine. She's empty. I probably should have done that before I did the laser, but you know how it is. Okay, so same situation. This gun was bought somewhere else over the holiday weekend. A lot of these, with the specials, I just can't beat some of these specials. I tell people all the time, if you can get it somewhere else cheaper than I can do, I buy it. Save you some money. And then bring it to me and let me do the transfer for you. Okay, so this particular gun, the customer bought it and had it sent. Same situation, no magazine. Now, I don't know what magazine was in this one. I'm pretty certain this was only a 10 round, but it just didn't have a magazine. Same situation. They're going to have to get their own magazine once we do the transfer on this gun. But this is a really good gun. Now, this one has a lot of safety features on this particular gun. This one has a backstrap safety, which is here, just like a 1911 backstrap safety. I like it. My wife doesn't care for backstrap safety. The new gun I got her, she's going to have to get used to it, but I don't have a problem with it. Plus, it also has thumb safety. Now, it's on both sides, and right there you can see it going up and down, which is another nice feature. It's a really good feature that you can have for safety. You never have too much safety. Now, the last safety issue, safety equipment that it has on it, it has a hole here where you can tell if there is ammo in it or a shell in there, because you'll be able to see the brass if you use brass, or you can see the steel if you use steel. I don't use steel, I use brass. But if you see it, that means there is either a live or a spilt, a live ammo or possibly live ammo in there. Okay, so takedown on these are the same as any Smith & Wesson. You got your lever, you take it down. I'm not going to take this apart. Now, again, let's go back to the laser. This thing is pretty cool. So it's on your slide here. It comes around your handle. And right there is your trigger to turn your laser on. See what I'm saying? Watch this. Oh, that is really nice. It's not in the way. The only thing I see for possibility, if you don't want it to come on, I know there's a switch right here you can turn on and off. But if you don't have that, if you just want to shoot the gun with the laser, it's kind of hard to grip it, because when you grip it, the laser is going to come on automatically, which is good if you want that. Now, if you have this thing sighted in, this will be a good home defense, even a good carry, because when you pull this out and you have to pull it, boom, it's whatever that laser is where you're going to hit, as long as you get it sighted in. That's the reason I got one for my wife, so she don't have to hesitate or have to worry about, bringing it all the way up and getting the sights in place. All she has to do is, she can be right here at your waist. You pull it out, that laser where it's going to hit. That is a good feature. I do like lasers. A laser is pretty good. Now, it's something that certain people like, certain people don't. I like them. I like a laser. A laser is a really good piece of equipment that you can put on your gun, especially for carry or for home defense, especially at nighttime. You pull the thing out, you push the button, and you see somebody coming through your house, and all you got to do, you ain't got to pull up and try to see the sight. You just push that thing right on there. It's on there. Great thing. I really like these guns. I love Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson, MEP, Equalizers, all these, the SD9, the one I showed before. I love Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson makes some beautiful guns. The equipment is nice. So let's take a look at the trigger. Let's see what the trigger feels. All right, so let's see what we got. Now, let's see what we got going on here. Let's pull this safety in the back. You got the back strap safety, and let's pull it down. So you're right there on the wall. I mean, it's just right there. And then all of a sudden, boom, there it is. Nice and crisp. I like that. Let's see what the reset is. Right there. Look at that. Boom. There it is. That is a really good trigger. You know, Smith & Wesson makes some really good triggers on their guns. That's one thing I can tell you about Smith & Wesson. You buy a Smith & Wesson, no matter if you buy the cheaper one, all the way down to the SD9, all the way up to these high dollar MEPs and all that kind of stuff. The triggers are nice. The triggers are really nice. You're really getting a good gun. There's not a whole lot you need to do. You can upgrade these things to a certain point, but you really don't need to. That's what I like about it. Now, this one also comes with a red dot. You cut for a red dot, which is pretty cool. Now, I don't know if you would want the red dot and the laser, but you have the opportunity to do it if you need to. That's pretty neat. I like that. Okay, that's all I got for tonight. Now, this I can get this also for you with the laser and everything set up just like it is. I think this will be a nice gun for a nice young lady that's starting to carry, or a home defense gun for anybody. I think this is a perfect size gun. You can see my Lincoln Logs don't fit on it. I'd have to get a mag extension or something, but I think it's a great gun. These things are well built. Any questions, any concerns, or any thoughts, give me a call. You know me. You know who I am. It's Lenny. Number's 240-216-8964. Big Sexy's out.